Good morning, Kelly. It's Saturday, and my face has been breaking out on me recently, which is fun, and also kind of a good reminder of how much of a teenager I still am, even if I and society want me to think otherwise. No, society, I will not give in to your arbitrary definitions of adulthood. Also, I've been watching a lot of the Vlogbrothers Thoughts from Places videos to prepare me for this, and I just want to put a disclaimer out there that I cannot find metaphors in everything the way the Green Brothers can, okay? These are just thoughts that I have, and they're mostly a mess. So don't expect much, okay? Anyways, something I think a lot about whenever I come back to Boston after I'm home in California for a while is that one quote by John Green that's like, you can love someone so much, but you can never love people as much as you miss them. And I guess that's true, but I just find it kind of hard to quantify both of those feelings because, I love people a lot, as you know, and so for me to miss people more than I love them would take, a lot of missing. And I guess I didn't think I would ever feel such a large amount of missing someone until I came here. Whenever I come back to Boston, I also fall into this weird kind of limbo where I'm stuck missing you and my friends from home, and I kind of momentarily forget that my friends here exist. And so for a couple of weeks, I'm really sad and kind of lonely, and I know my friends here would be more than willing to hang out with me, but I just feel like it takes a lot of effort to reach out to them and plan a time when we are free to hang out, you know? Being home on break with you guys is so easy because nothing really happens and we don't really hang out with anyone else. So it's just super easy to find a time where we can all hang out and relax. And as you put it, Kelly, it's just this feeling of being comfortable with people, which is great, and I love it. But, it's also not to say that I don't love my friends here, because I do, but it just feels like a different experience. Anyways, let's flash back in time for a sec. If you recall in high school, I was very adamant about going to college on the East Coast, because I was so sick of Orange County and most of the people in it, and I was like, yeah, give me a scene change, give me snow and fall and brick buildings so I can forget about everyone at home. Screw them. I'm gonna meet so many cool new people and I'll just completely forget I ever suffered through living in Orange County, right? But how stupidly naive of me to think that. I mean, I don't think I ever could have anticipated that our friend group back home would become so close and would continue to stay close, and that we'd still be in an ongoing group chat with all of them. But I think it was stupid and naive of me to think that when I moved to Boston, I would suddenly just cut off ties with everyone I knew at home. I mean, to be honest, being so far from people has really helped me figure out who my true friends are, as cheesy as it sounds. But it also made me realize, how much I miss people that I do care about. So many times since moving here, I've thought to myself, I wish Kelly or my sister or any of my friends back home were here to experience these things with me, because it'll be so hard for me to try to describe what I saw and how I felt later. And, that's the thing that I really hate about being so far from you guys, is this idea of catching up on each other's lives, when all I really want is for y'all to be here when I experience things and for me to be there when you all experience things. And, I understand that we all have our own goals to chase after, and none of us can really control where our lives will go, and that eventually our lives will cross again, but waiting for them to do so is awful sometimes. I mean, yeah, we have social media, but there really isn't anything like a face-to-face interaction or just being able to be there with someone, it sometimes isn't even what you say to me so much as just knowing that I have you by my side. And is that a selfish desire to want to experience things with your friends? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, isn't sharing experiences what more or less makes us human? Now that I think about it, I think that's also why I've always loved video making so much, because you could capture what you saw, and if it was a good video, you could also capture how you felt. And so I guess I hope this video does both of those things, but probably not, because I was mostly just trying to find pretty images so you wouldn't get bored of listening to my voice. Anyway, I guess my big epiphany is that growing up and going to college is more than just doing my own laundry or cooking my own food, or staying at my childhood home as a guest, living out of a suitcase and looking at the gaps on the wall from the posters I took down to bring with me to college. Growing up is moving out of your comfort zone to really discover your identity and figure out how everyone you care about fits into this big picture that we call life. And it's about knowing when to let go of people and also when to hold on to them, even if you're 2,981.5 miles away from them. Kelly, I love you, and every day I think about how incredibly lucky I am to have a friendship like ours. And, well, I will see you in Boston soon.